boxing's really has a great history in the Olympics, has a great history in America as a lineage of boxing champions. So we'd love to see boxing on the program. But obviously, it's a decision that's going to be taken by the IOC and its membership, given the complexities that exist with the federation. So we're hopeful, but all we can do is wait like you and wait for the answer.
Breaking was among the 4 shortlisted sports but didn't make it. Can you explain why that's absent, given there's a big push in urban and that type of thing?
You know, it's nothing against any of the sports that are in Paris and were included, just like Paris wasn't disrespecting baseball from Tokyo to Paris. So it's the sports that are exciting and relevant in your community and engage the fan base in your country, and so obviously that's reflected in the sports we pick.
Casey, the Major League Cricket franchisee in LA, the Knight Riders franchisee, they're building a stadium. Are you collaborating with them for the venue? How does that go?
So we've met with them. Obviously, the Bollywood connection there is really powerful and exciting for us, and so if they're able to create a facility, we would love them to be the host of cricket, but obviously that's their responsibility for their team, and the LA Knight Riders, I guess, is what it's going to be called. And so if it comes in time for 28, great. If not, I think we've got other options to play.
And the impact in terms of other sports, how does that happen in terms of just getting the numbers fit and disciplines that might be cut?
Obviously now is the process of deciding the size of the event and the size of the tournament. And so obviously we feel very comfortable, and the session just seems comfortable with us having some flexibility given the infrastructure we have in LA.
In terms of meeting the marketing goals of LA 28, how much do you think cricket is going to help?
I hope a lot. Obviously, we hope to fill cricket matches for the entire tournament, and obviously, we think it's just a way to engage a part of the world that doesn't get and hasn't traditionally gotten a lot of exposure in the Olympics. So we're thrilled.
You reference a couple of the situations that are happening in the world right now, with the terror attack of Hamas, with the war against Ukraine happening in Ukraine. Can you elaborate a little bit on that, and also maybe do you see sports organizations taking it in enough, or should they position themselves more in that respect?
I don't. We're all human beings, and what we have seen and been witness to in Ukraine and in Israel is devastating and heartbreaking. It's personal to me, given my heritage, but it should be scary to all human beings. And so sports organizations are role models, and they are in many ways beacons of hope. And I think it's important for all organizations to stand up and talk about human rights and opportunity and acts of terror and have a stance. I think it's responsible for us. I think it's naive to think that we're immune to those things as sports organizations, as athletes, as business executives. And so I felt the responsibility to say what I said.
Does it seem odd to you that a sport with 2.5 billion followers was not on the Olympic program until you pushed for it?
Yeah, that's why we put it on. Obviously, we were from the very beginning of getting the Olympics. Cricket has been on the list of sports we were excited to think about, and obviously as we went through the process, it became quite obvious that we'd be making a mistake if we didn't include it. So we're happy to engage all 2.5 billion fans. Hope they tune in, they watch, they come to Los Angeles and watch the best cricket in the world played in Los Angeles for the first time in the Olympics in a long time.